This is the Mississippi River, and we're getting ready to cross it here in a minute. I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. You see the river, girl? I'm filming the freight train crossing from New Mexico into Arizona. It's hard to understand about freight movement until you get out here in the desert and you see these really long freight trains. The freight coming in from China into the United States and then it getting shipped back out. All of those containers on this truck are actually truck trailers for long-haul truckers. YRC, Extra, Stevens Transport, JB Hunt, Transport America, CR England, US Express, Martin, Schneider. Those are Werner. Those are truck jobs that just passed by us. And when I put links up on the Real Women Truckers fan page about rail projects and rehabbing the rail, it's because I want drivers to start thinking about what that means to their long-haul trucking career. We should rehab the rail. We should have high-speed rail like the other countries, but it will change long-haul trucking. And I think that drivers should become more aware of that as this transportation bill comes up and the topic of high-speed rail gets more and more discussed. Entering Arizona, bring your cameras. Visit the world's largest Indian reservation in Arizona. Ha! They don't let you know that during election time, do they? That's a teepee trading post at the Arizona state line. Indians in Arizona don't live in teepees, just for your information. Plains Indians live in teepees. But I guess if it sells, you do it, right? I guess that's how they get people to stop at the trading post. This is a very, very poor area of Arizona where Indigenous people have very little jobs. Many Indians live with no electricity, no running water. Right here on their own land. They've been removed from lands where there was natural resources so that they could be taken from them. And they've been left with really very little to support themselves. It's a damn shame that in the United States we still have not resolved the issues with our Indigenous people, and we're nation building in third world countries. building in third world countries, yet we have a third world country right here in the United States, and that is our Indigenous Native Americans who had just about everything taken away from them, and they still live in conditions, very, thrown together houses with pieces of plywood, wood-burning stoves, no insulation on their houses, no running water, sometimes no electricity. It's ridiculous, really. We ship jobs to countries because they got cheap labor. I'm sure they would love to have some manufacturing jobs here, or some opportunities to have a job here. We've basically made them completely dependent on the government, and the government lets them down time and again. Sometimes you'll go to a reservation area and they have a liquor store, and they've got a couple small restaurants and maybe a gambling house. Not a whole bunch of hope to change their situation. Not even very good roads or a transportation system to get to a city center and, do something. Get off the reservation. And that's really sad. When you come out here and you hear all of the news about Arizona and trying to keep the Mexicans out and close the border, and then you got to realize that Arizona has some of the largest Indian reservations in the United States. And you have people talking about how they're being invaded by Mexicans. It's really, really hypocritical that they don't even recognize the Navajo, the Hopi, that most of their state is Indian reservations, very, very impoverished Indian reservations. That's really sickening. The weather just changed from sunny and windy to ice, fog, and snow. And there was a fatality crash here in Arizona. But it's clearing up on the other side, but still a spring storm. They happen, and they can be just as dangerous. That's the new bridge up there that crosses over the Colorado River, and we're about to see the Hoover Dam. We're crossing over the Hoover Dam. Lake Mead is on one side, and the new bridge is on the other side. This is the Hoover Dam. I'm up on top right now. I'm between the new bridge and the dam. You can see Lake Mead in the background over there. The white line is the water line. Look how much the water has gone down of Lake Mead. The Hoover Dam is just totally magnificent. If you ever get a chance, come here and take the tour. Take the hard hat tour if you can. It is so amazing, this whole canyon is, and the people that came here and built it are amazing. And that's the new crossover bridge, so that we don't have truck traffic going over the Hoover Dam. You can see a truck up there now. It's absolutely beautiful, and this is great. It's hard to see from up here.